Welcome back to Donimal Reacts, and I'll be reacting to Season 2, Episode 2 of Fallout. I've obviously seen the first season, so I'm just jumping right into the second season to react. Again, please don't be too upset with me if there's some details or minor facts that I forget from the first season. There's obviously on a rewatch, I probably would catch other things I missed, but it's been a little while, and just other shows I've seen, I don't remember everything from this, but I remember most of everything that happened, so I'm pretty much kept up to date on what's going on. But, the first episode pretty much jumped right in with how season 1 ended. Lucy and the Ghoul are headed to find Lucy's father. I'm unsure if the Ghoul is headed to find her father specifically or just to find the location where his wife and daughter might be, because obviously she worked for the bad guys, and I'm assuming she probably chose to cry or sleep herself and her daughter because, I mean, if you're doing all that evil, the only, I think, alternative or good to that is to be able to survive. So he's headed to find her. We've also got Lucy's brother stuck in that vault. That was another one of the things that there were some questions I had, but he's now opened the vault up to all the other people that were cryosleep. So I'm curious if that's going to then open the door or if they're all just going to be stuck in there, because I'm assuming it was on a timer or something where every 100 years or 200 years, a person is unfrozen. And then maybe that's when the door opens. That's why the robot or brain was saying, you're going to die in here because it's not supposed to open for probably forever. So I wonder if all these people are going to die now because it won't open for 100 years, or if it'll just force open. I'm not sure. But that'll be cool to see what happens in their old vault. And then obviously we've got Lucy trying to figure out what's going on with her dad. I don't know if we saw obviously him in Vegas not learning. He's been doing this. We're learning that he's been pretty much had this plan this entire time. We knew from the first season he was working with Vault Tech and was there from before the bombing. But I mean, he's pretty much been working on every single project or device or whatever it is that he can to help. And again, I need to confirm the name of the person that was, I think, in the first scene of the first episode or second season, first episode, who was putting the neck thing on people. I think that was the main bomb guy who created everything. So I guess it goes to show that even before all this happened, he was kind of crazy. So maybe it wasn't something that the world was going to fail and he did something just to save humanity, or he probably caused all of this himself and he could have prevented it. But Lucy's dad's pretty much been helping him this whole time and is seeing him almost as a god. Like, I'm waiting for you. I'll be working on all your stuff until you get back. So he's definitely indoctrinated, it seems like, and Lucy's going to have to somehow break him away from that mold. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm assuming we're not going to see her meet him immediately in this episode. It probably will be a little bit delayed because it's probably a big kind of reveal. And I'm assuming, unless they meet and then, he escapes again and we have a later reveal of him where they're, after they've already met. But yeah, so we'll see what's going on. But the first episode was pretty much exactly how the first season ended. We jump right in. It's cool to see. There's no real lapse or time change. I mean, obviously the first scene was a flashback, but there's not really much that this show is pretty jam-packed with action. It's hard to kind of have scenes where it's slow. I mean, I guess there are kind of filler. I don't remember if the first season had any like filler episodes. They all seemed kind of intense. So we'll see how second season and the second episode goes, but I'm excited to see how it, continues the story. But without further ado, we'll jump into this episode now. This is going to be another flashback, maybe? Yeah, I don't think this is like Vegas. This is probably... Oh, yeah. So maybe this is what it looked like before the full war happened. They had those guys in suits walking around.
No trace of rats. Incredible.
Fresh water.
Oh, babe, there's even more clean water down there than we thought. I mean, no one will ever have to worry about rationing again.
So is this post-apocalypse, maybe?
But how to push your baby out of your own ass.
Oh, that's funny. She's like, I'm tired of doing this. This is... He's repeating himself? I can't tell if this is post-nuclear, but freshly post, and the like military men are still kind of patrolling the city. Like, I could be wrong, but it seems like this is post-apocalypse, but the survivors came together and it's like, let's survive.
Somebody call the doc?
Down he goes. Oh crap, what he brought. He brought a nuke? Is it like on a timer? So is this... I wonder if this is like I guess I didn't fully see from the first episode of the first season, we saw the bombs kind of dropping from the sky, but did they do this maybe to get the external cities and had brainwash people to walk bombs into towns and then blow them up? Like, that'd be pretty crazy. I'm assuming that's what it is, but I'm probably jumping the gun. And I feel like messing with it's only gonna make it blow up, probably. Maybe he knows what he's doing. He's got those little binoculars, or binoculars. Monocle. Which one do you cut? I have a bad feeling it's still gonna blow up. Oh god, yeah. It was like, thanks. Now the timer starts. Holy cow. Yeah. 2 minutes? I mean, how long? I don't think you could run far enough.
We need you to stay in here. Okay,
Do they have like a little baby bunker?
until then, we'll be a good man.
Oh, I think I know what this is. This is the backstory for Maximus, I think.
Tough out there. It's better that we found it.
That's sad. And they're just gonna get ripped away.
Grayson. Hey.
Oh my gosh. And there it goes. Yeah, and then if I remember correctly, wait, is that maybe the bomb that, maybe that is what the Ghoul saw with his thumb. It almost looks like that same city. Guess I already pause again, but that makes sense. I think that was Maximus and his parents, because I remember in the first season we see him tell Lucy maybe, or he tells somebody that he hates, either he hates those metal robot guys, or I can't remember what it is. He knows they're bad or something, but it was pretty much when the bombs were going off, they weren't helping him, or they were just like destroying the city or not saving him. Or I can't remember what exactly happened, but he pretty much was in the bombing. Like, that's why I was so surprised he survived, which I guess they do have those little bomb shelters for him. But I was like, he made it. He survived from being in pretty much the, patient zero point of, impact where the first bomb goes off. So maybe they weren't doing airborne missiles and they were all tracked by like crazy people, because I think in the first season we see multiple go off, but it did kind of look like how the bomb went off in the first season, so maybe that is how they do it. Is this young him though? Yeah, kind of looks like they're de-aging of his face a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Are we seeing how he's kind of having to fake being a father almost?
What? The wind in the willows.
That would suck being... What is that? A bomb going off on his watch? This is obviously post-apocalypse, and then... Is there another nuke going off? Maximus, we've been waiting for you, buddy. Who the heck is this guy? Looks like a zombie. But he seems a little more comfortable, though. Yeah, I think he is kind of... Are these actual zombie things? Like zombie humans? That's how they open the doors. Oh god. That looks uncomfortable. Let her rip. Just one shot needed for her.
That's what we came for?
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. Pack it up and report to the vertibird.
what is that? They do got a big ship. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, it might make me sound stupid, but I'm pretty sure these guys are funded by the guy who did all the nukes. And currently still funded. By I think his name was like Thomas something. Yeah, mini ship attached to the big ship. And then that's I forgot about her, I think. Because I can't remember, did she purposely cut her own feet or hurt herself so he could go? Or was that something he did? I don't think he did it. Like, put the blades in her shoes.
What is it?
So you don't get to know.
The key to our new home. But now, the mightiest arsenal in
Oh,
history
is it a gun?
at our disposal.
Is it a weapon maybe then, I guess? Should be interesting. Yeah, I'm guessing that powers it up. Kind of looks like it's revealing something.
We'll fulfill our promise and make better this fallen world.
Is that really their promise, though? Like, from who? Usually it's just ego trips that these guys have.
My son.
Calling him my son. From the first season, didn't that old guy almost want to, like, kill him? I mean, he was kind of like a grunt before. Here we are. Two best friends.
Water.
He's like, give me the water. Thirsty.
Are you always this rude? I'm guessing not.
Just the past 200 years he is.
I mean, you want him to like you, right?
It's like, I don't care. I mean, he's like, look at me. Think I care what people think about me? Someone screaming help, do not help. This already happened to them in the first season, didn't they? And they ran up like drug dealer cannibals and tried to kill him.
I think it's coming from inside.
He's like,
Empathy's like mud. You lose your boots in that stuff.
it is true. In this world, though, at least.
I'm just gonna let someone die while I listen to him scream.
For 200 fucking years.
Oh my god, Lucy. I mean, I get she's trying to be, you know, someone's got to be the good person, or like, you know, take the first step and, you know, bring humanity back, but this already happened in the first season, I think multiple times, at least once when they were walking across the train tracks, I think, and I can't remember if they wouldn't let them pass or they were asking something or whatever it was, but, or maybe asked to like help up, or anyways, Lucy ends up helping them and then they end up trying to kill them, and I think to eat them, so they were cannibal people. So like, Lucy, fool you once, blame on you. Fool you twice or three. I mean, in this world, fool you once is just all you need. There's no 2 or 3 times. Like, just don't do it. Like, how long has this lady been screaming help for? It's got to be a trap. Like, I'm surprised the ghoul's following her. Like, I feel like before he would just let her go it alone. He didn't, like, before they were walking on a path they had to both go down. This one, he didn't have to follow her. What is she, like, tied to a table?
We need this.
Tunics.
Tunics.
You're from far west, ain't you?
Warm. I got one stim pack.
He's like, I'm on to you.
It's don't deserve saving.
I don't even... What are they? Maybe I missed something.
Another one.
Was he gonna kill this one?
Help you up there, cowboy.
And he cut his throat? Is he choking on it? Or does it taste bad? Or are they sick? Uh-oh. Or obviously something else is in here, maybe like an animal. Why come in here, Lucy? They're back. What are those? And why didn't he like the meat? Did they bite the guy? Oh. And it's open right there. What is that, like a crab? It is, or a scorpion or something, jeez. Oh, a spider. Were they spiders, or was he eating it? Or they, maybe it is a big scorpion. Jeez. Yeah, jeez. Will that kill the ghoul? Like, how? Well, she just got stabbed in the back. Dang, he got stabbed too, I think. Oh, he's got some strength. Flip it on its back. Oh, yeah, and then put it in its mouth. So they pretty much just got both of those people killed, and then almost themselves, for no reason. See, Lucy?
Help me.
She's gone.
I only have one. Please.
Give it to me.
Give it to the ghoul. Don't give it to this lady. That's a tough predicament to put her in. She saved the girl?
Fuck you.
She'll die without it.
So will he, or maybe he won't. Yeah, you won't? That's pretty crazy. I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess maybe he will survive without it no matter what, so he's just trying to be, you know, an ass and be like, give it to me, and so she can die anyways, but this just goes to show that poor Lucy's trying the best. Like, she's saving, this girl's gonna end up still trying to kill her or something after she saved her life, but you go into a den of 2 people screaming, you know it's a trap. I mean, I don't think it was a trap on their end, like, they were trapped, I guess, or scared, but every time she does something to help people, it ends up being a worse situation for her. Like, maybe being a good person isn't the best idea in this world.
You're welcome. We'll get you home to your people, okay?
Who are her people? I wonder if they're...
Rule, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That rule?
it's her people, not ghouls.
People. Disgusting. Cruel. I am nothing like you.
Yeah, would the ghoul have done that though? The golden rule? Like, he would do what she wants?
Is why, when I get her home, I'll come back for you.
She's just gonna leave him here?
Give you a little time to think about the consequences of your actions. He's very durable. He'll be fine.
I wasn't worried about him.
I'm worried about you.
Fair.
Oh, this is the chamber room, probably. Yeah, everyone waking up. They're all like whimpering. Is he gonna lie to him and say, like, I'm your ruler?
I'm sorry, why are we all here? There's been a change of plan.
Should I be able to see by now?
Relax,
Uh-oh.
Claudia. There's been a change of plans, obviously. Jeez.
I'm okay. Once. That must mean it's Reclamation Day.
Yeah, it is.
About that, since you were frozen. It is Reclamation Day.
So it's time to go up.
Fortunately, Bud Askins is,
Dead. He's not able to speak. Yeah.
try and remain calm. We need a...
Did they all know who Bud was? I'm assuming Bud was like, again, hopefully this isn't something I should have known, but I'm assuming he was like a scientist or one of the main guys before this all happened. And instead of him cryo-sleeping himself, he put his brain in a jar so that he can be awake forever and maintain this place. So did they all go to sleep with the knowledge that Bud was taking care of them, and then they'd wake up and know he was there? Like, they obviously weren't being checked up on every couple of years, and Bud's like, hey there, unless he was, like, putting something in their dreams or something, I don't know. But yeah, how are they going to get out of here? I mean, in theory, it could be Reclamation Day, because I don't see a chance where the world is fully back to normal. Like, I guess these people could be frozen for like thousands of years, and maybe it would be, but not anytime soon.
Out of here. Together.
Get out of here. Wait, we're trapped?
Yeah.
Is there someone else that we can speak to about this?
No. And she's still blind? Yeah, that's worse. Now you're in a room full of people freaking out.
All the crackers for my welcoming kit?
We're all gonna die.
Oh yeah, how are they gonna eat all of them? That's way more food now that they have to eat. Livestock, like real animals? Like, did they test on, I guess, maybe? Little mouse. I'm assuming, though, he's gonna use this for, like, an experiment he's been testing on in here. It's gonna blow up. Oh gosh. Yep, there it goes. I mean, have they ever gotten it to where they can put it at full pressure and not kill the host? How many rats do they have, or mice? Like, unlimited? Is that Area 51? It's kind of funny.
Shit.
A whole alien body?
A real fucking icebox.
Icebox. Are they that hard to come by? That's funny that obviously this is probably the Area 51 with all the old artifacts that I guess America's ever collected and has in here. And there's an alien just sitting in an icebox, and he thinks it's just cool that there's an icebox. Like, in this time and age, aliens are the least of people's worries. There's already aliens roaming the world that are humans that just look like aliens now. So being able to have ice cold water or freezing something is probably the ideal thing to find.
Play with grenades inside.
Why would they be doing that? Almost looks like a tesseract or something. Yeah, so this is like whatever they're using is science made by that
What do you think we'll do with it?
founder.
Nothing good.
The Brotherhood is as good as it gets. I'm just trying to make it better.
It couldn't have been all bad out there. You met that girl,
Like, yeah,
She left.
and maybe she's still out there.
I have duties here.
she trying to get him to go find her.
Meeting, but he didn't tell the Commonwealth. He's breaking chain of command.
Uh-oh.
The Commonwealth isn't going to let him seize power without a war.
So it's gonna
Is that
be,
what you want?
yeah, all of the different factions, I guess, against each other. Just people.
If the Brotherhood
Something about to go down here?
from repeating its
I kind of forget about his friend, the one who cut her up on her own feet, I think, to stop her from going out on this journey. But she obviously doesn't. I mean, I think Max and her were on the same page before he became a knight that these people aren't good and they're evil pretty much. They're just powerful, so it's good to be around people that can keep you safe. But now he's kind of either saying the world's too scary out there. I'd rather just at least be with the evil I know than fighting the evil I can't, count on or don't know about. So is she's trying to get him to kind of care about Lucy and go find her, but it's funny that is she just trying to get her friend back and be on the same side, because she's pretty much saying, and this I don't understand. I'm assuming it's kind of like maybe any government, and then there's like state government kind of things, and the state police would be fighting against the main local government. Is this almost like this older guy? He's saying these other smaller factions or groups that have been created, or we're gonna have to fight them or something. So I'm assuming it's like smaller units of them that have been tasked to do other things in different areas, and they've almost probably created their own morals or ethics or way of doing things, so they're all a little bit different, but they probably all are supposed to kind of command or go back to this main guy. So he wants to change things that he, I'm assuming, thinks they all won't agree with. So by whatever weapon they're getting, they're gonna, I'm assuming, try and take them all out, which will be interesting. It's a big ship. It's coming in hot. This might not be good.
To all who've traveled from afar, auspicious meeting.
Nice word.
From the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, from Coronado.
So that's where they all
It's
are.
been decades of shared and noble purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is the Commonwealth, Quintus? We should be here.
And if they were here, what would happen? They would take the realm
Yeah.
and give us nothing in return. Seem fair to you?
You trying to spend it already?
That's taxation without representation. It's un-American.
Yeah.
Would lead to civil war.
With the Commonwealth.
Not if we stand together. Cold fusion diode. We can
Cold fusion.
We can't defeat the Commonwealth.
They just power all their stuff?
Where we come from, women don't get to talk. Cunt.
Oh, God.
Keep talking and I'll carve you one.
Everyone else, go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Especially you. You just like that they let you fuck robots. That was one squire, and he was well within his rights. Unbelievable.
Within his rights? Yeah, so maybe I also just don't remember what the Commonwealth is, but I'm not sure exactly if it's like a group of people or like something that is like a leader or something, or just people, yeah, like people in an area that are trying to, or like the common people or common folk that are just doing, the basics and aren't delegated by democracy and stuff. They just do as they do. So by them changing the ways and doing something different, they're going to be affected by it and we'll probably fight them. So, and obviously they talked about the guy hooking up with a robot. So I don't know. I don't know if we've seen a robot person yet, like a full android, but maybe there are.
Yes, we have our differences. We all agree on
What, making the world better?
power.
What are those? Like energy pods for their suits or something?
How many of those can you make?
More than all of human history.
Holy cow. I'm assuming it's little could ever consume, so unlimited. I'm assuming their fusion core reactor,
It does say that
they can make them.
violence against a fellow brother is forbidden. The codex is open.
Like it's an open book.
Yeah, that.
So he's getting them to agree.
Fuck the Commonwealth.
Then it's decided.
I don't want to see you get raped by the wrong people.
Oh, God.
I'll bear that in mind.
By the wrong people or the right people for that to happen? Hopefully these aren't bad people, or is this her people? Like, was she warning her that, like, her people are bad, so, like, run now?
Listen to me!
Who even are you?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm the new ruler.
I'm the product of 200 years of genetic engineering, part of a race of super managers.
Smart.
All of you have been selected to be my staff.
And they won't know the
You
difference.
think we've been left accident? You think Bud Askins made mistakes?
That's smart, yeah.
No chance.
Well,
Oh my god, Claudia, we're trying to have a conversation here. But look at where we are.
Yeah, we survived.
We're standing in the product of his life's work. We are his life's work.
Maybe that answered some of my questions. Maybe I knew this and I just didn't understand, but did the Thomas guy or the main bad guy that did all this, did he like delegate vaults to, I'm assuming, rich people? Maybe I should have known that. I'm assuming all the rich people that probably donated or whatever it was got a vault and then got to choose what they wanted to do with it, maybe. So like Bud maybe was the owner of this vault, or at least was one of the people in power that was able to control it, and then he selected his people he wanted to kind of rule that vault. And I'm assuming all of these people are somewhat in control or under control of the main guy that owns everything. So I don't think they're all running rampant, but that it makes sense, I guess, that the main guy probably wasn't, fully in depth with every single vault doing everything for each one. He probably kind of let his evil people do it for him.
This is Bud's final test.
oh, the fire suppression system. Maybe we can get some water from there.
See? He has to give them a reason to work, and now they're all happy and willing to kind of solve stuff. That is smart, because they're dumb enough to not know that this isn't on purpose. He's like, see, this is all in plan. I was hired to do this. Premium Elite Plus. Is that going to be like better animals to use? Or like humans? Oh, it is probably. Is he going to wake up humans out of a sleep chamber? That is rough.
A little fuzzy.
That's... Oh, man.
A glass of champagne.
I'm assuming he's going to just kill this guy and use him as a test subject. But that would be the worst thing ever, to be cryoslept and maybe told that you're going to be woken up into a beautiful world and you're woken up as a test subject. That's horrible. Oh, we already put it on him? That sucks. He didn't even have a chance. It's not ready, buddy. No.
I signed up for the Voltec Premium Elite Plus.
Did you read the fine print?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't. I prefer the classics.
Is he not even maybe supposed to be used? It would be funny if the richest people that paid the most money got used, and it was like, you thought you paid the most to be, living the nice fancy life, and now I'm going to use you as a test subject? Or is he just going off charts and doesn't have anyone else to use? So he's like, screw it. They can't do anything about it. No one's here to stop me. And who cares if he's dead? No one's, there's no risk for me. So that would suck to be the one that you thought you paid the most to have the best post-apocalyptic life, and then you get used.
So much has changed. You went under.
Yeah, the old rules.
You had a family, but you only bought a ticket for one.
It was expensive.
You can't put a price on family, Steve. We were very clear about that in the advertisements. Family is the first building block of civilization.
He made a mistake. He should have paid for them all. He's about to blow up. What a waste. Dang. What?
Try again.
I mean, even the main guy wasn't able to maybe get it to work, so he's gonna run out of humans here. Golly. And what's the plan? Just to have someone who you can control fully, and then they don't die when you put them to the test of like full anger? Who are these people? And like, they look like they're from the 1600s, like Vikings. Well, these might have been the people she was warning her about.
I realize we all have our cultural differences, but
yeah,
just so you know, I am nice.
You got to have faith.
Oh my god, someone's gonna fall and just die. I guess that is something that could open. So there's a way out? Oh my god.
I found a ladder.
And she's just dangling there. Don't die, girl. Where does that go? Just... I hear airflow.
The way, boss.
Lead the way, boss. That would be funny if they all end up out into the middle. Like there's like 30 or 40 people in blue jackets running around. And do it. It's pretty far. Yeah, it's gonna be up top, I guess. So could someone have gotten in that whole time? I guess it was locked from the inside, but not by much. It'd be pretty easy just to find that vent.
Oh man, the mall's gone.
That's what you're worried about? I mean, I guess they're hoping they would have rebuilt it. Oh, he loves it, doesn't he? Because he's used to being inside and it's real. He looks more and more depressed. I think he's realizing this wasn't a good idea.
Killed that NCR bitch. Mold over.
Oh, yeah.
Moldaver.
Moldaver.
I did. Yeah, I did that.
No, I don't think he did.
Mash you.
Probably.
What's this about? Just gonna punch him?
Alright, let me get my armor.
No armor. Bareback.
Oh, gosh. That's not good. Will they fight to the death here, guys? Taking his jacket off and he's punching him? I mean, really? Like, now he's beat to a pulp. How are you gonna even start? Oh, nut hit? Ah, that's kind of smart. Use what you've got. Oh, God. I think you might need to pull out something. Holy cow, that was a smooth move. Oh, and then slice through his stomach? I mean, yeah, he's not going to be able to choke him out for very long. Oh yeah, he's losing his grip. That was a smooth move by him, though. He, like, spun around his back, kind of, and then stabbed him in the chest. I mean, they're not going to want to mess with Maximus again, I'll give him that. Oh, she's not happy. I don't know why I thought that little boy was her. They're flying in the hangar? Dang. Just one guy, maybe?
Sergeant Harkness is on from the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth.
I understand we're discussing a civil war.
He's like,
I must not have gotten my invitation.
uh-oh. He's like, I heard we were speaking and you didn't invite me.
Yet here you are.
Uh-oh. Alright, that was a great episode for season 2, episode 2. Like, they didn't, like I said earlier before I started this reaction, every episode in every one of these seasons so far, it's like jam-packed. There's no filler episodes really, because there's so many characters and like plots going on at once that it's so easy to share time with different groups and not feel like you're stuck in, you know, one character's arc that's taking forever. So we got a lot going on here. Obviously, to start it off, the Ghoul, I thought he was going to be in more of the episode, and then Lucy leaves him to kind of deal with his own evilness and, you know, breathe out. And then she follows, which someone maybe correct me in the comments, who the person is that she brought back. Are the people that is now surrounding her, are those the people that she helped people, or was she just warning her that there's bad people out here? Because of course, as soon as she pulls up, she says, you know, I don't want you to get raped by the wrong people, which I'm like, who is then the right people? And then immediately after that, the girl disappears and then a bunch of people are around and take her. So Lucy always puts herself in the worst situations. Like, if you just don't help people out in this world, I get you're trying to be a good person, but it's the wrong world to try and do it. Especially when every time you do it, something bad happens. Like, they almost got killed by scorpions just saving her to begin with. Then she goes to save her again and gets potentially captured, and I'm assuming she'll be fine, but I'm like, holy moly. And then we get her dad, who's still working on the neck thing. I don't know if the main, you know, creator of everything just never perfected it, and he's just, you know, Lucy's dad's just gung-ho about finishing something that's unfinished, and maybe it'll be, you know, to be able to tell him, I, you know, finished this project of yours, it'd probably be, you know, a good feat, and he'd feel impressed probably. But you see him doing a bunch of mice, testing on the mice, and then he goes for a human, and the person is like an economy plus lodge, you know, premium paying customer who probably, I'm assuming, signed up to not have this happen to him, but like he was saying, the rules have changed. No one cares. I'm doing what I want, pretty much. He doesn't have anyone else to test on, so he's like, who cares? This guy's alone. And then he comes up with an excuse being like, you didn't bring your family with you, and if you knew anything about us, that's the whole point of this whole entire apocalypse was about family. So you are going to have to get killed because you didn't pay for your family to get tickets, just yourself. So he ends up, of course, dying. So that's another, you know, I don't know if he's ever going to figure out this device or if it's going to come into play, or if they're just going to showing him doing stuff, you know, showing that he's kind of evil still and trying to figure out how to continue the, you know, founder's vision. But I don't know if this device is going to be used in the future on like somebody, which would suck. And then obviously we end the episode. It was great seeing Maximus again. I actually do like him a lot as a character. I can tell he's going through a character arc issue right now because he probably wants to stay safe, and now he's finally got power. Like, he's known as a knight now. He's not just a nobody. So it's like if you were given everything and then now you're safe in a sense and you're well known, except that he had to go fight this guy to the death, which isn't very safe. Which maybe will kind of prove to him that the world he's living in, just because he has a suit of armor, doesn't mean he's not going to get killed tomorrow. But his friend from the first season, she's kind of like, this the Civil War is not going to be good. People are going to die, whether it's us or someone else. There's going to be death. So let's try and do this in a good way and not just listen to your boss who's evil and trying to just make himself the ruler of all of them. And then that's the other thing, the Commonwealth. I'm assuming it's kind of like the people who first originated, and then when everything blew up, they had other kind of groups form. So the Commonwealth is probably just like the original group that's stuck with the same values, and then they tried to obviously not have them come and talk and be a part of this discussion to have this leader take over everything. And then at the end, he shows up and he's like, "You didn't want to invite me, huh? Well, I'm here." So, and he's a very famous actor. I did see, even before the season came out, I think they were teasing that he was going to be, because I don't know the video game at all, so he might be a pretty big character, I think, in the show. From what I was seeing people talk about, people were probably either upset or not, like, or happy with the character choice. So we must be a pretty big character if people were happy or not happy about who they picked. It's not just some random filler character. So it'll be cool to see how they use him or what happens. There's going to be a lot of things going on at once. Like, they're going to be the Commonwealth Civil War. We've got Lucy trying to find her dad. We've got the Ghoul also trying to find his wife. We've got, just so many little intricate parts. Also, I forgot, Lucy's brother is now out into the general world. He was smart enough to kind of trick all of the people in there to work for him and pretty much say, "This is the plan. You were supposed to all wake up and then we're going outside. This is what we do." And of course they find a vent, which I'm surprised no one's came in from the outside in. I guess it was locked from the interior, but I mean, they all just funnel their way out and now they're into this wasteland. And some of them are like, "The mall's gone." And he's like, "It's beautiful. I love it." So he's used to, walls, cement walls, nothing real. So anything that's like wind blowing in real life is probably perfect for him. But he hasn't seen the craziness yet, so he might change his mind. But yeah, that was a great episode. It pretty much kept me on my toes the whole time, or at least my attention was constantly kept. There was no points where I was just like, "All right, well, let's move on." Like, everything is very just, it fits my needs, I guess you could say, which is a weird thing. But yeah, great episode. I'll try and obviously get to episode 3, which I think will be releasing shortly. So I might be posting episode 2 and 3 pretty close together because it took me a little bit to get to episode 2, but I will get episode 3 out as well once it's all released. But besides that, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. If there's any, advice or recommendations or things that I forgot or don't notice, feel free to let me know in the comments. Try to be as nice as possible, but of course you can do whatever you please. But I will take criticism however I can to try and improve. So if you would like to also check out my Patreon, I've got the full video that will have more than YouTube will get. It won't be the full uncut, but YouTube, it's pretty tough to get the full reaction onto YouTube. I have to speak pretty much the entire reaction so that I don't get copyrighted or even get it up onto YouTube. It won't let me even post them if I have too much speaking from the show. So if you go to Patreon, you'll get the entire reaction where you kind of are able to, see the entire show more. But without further ado, that's all for this reaction. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.